betters. Well, we had a profitable week and doing a content check.
Let's do a sound check, folks. Whoa! All right, nothing destroyed there. UFC 280, UFC. Whoa. I am live. All right, you guys caught that. Awesome, folks. Welcome this week. Much anticipation for all of us. You know, well, it's O'Malley by sub. O'Malley by sub. You know, it's much anticipation. I think this is one of the best cards that we will see in a long time. You look up and down at any of these fights, considering what was last week's main card for a UFC fight night, there's probably like 5 or 6 of these fights that could have headlined a UFC fight night. I mean, yeah, let me welcome bout betters. Obviously, I'm getting in some sound, which is cool. Hit up the likes, guys. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. But as I was saying, you could have, we have Bilal Muhammad and Sean Brady on the undercard. Kai Baralo's turned into a star himself. You look at if Manon Fiorot, Caitlin Chikagian could have headlined a main card. Same with Gamrot and Mateusz Gamrot versus Benelli Darush. Could have been a main event. Peter Yan and Sean O'Malley could have been the head of a big, more than a fight night. So we're doing some product reviews. We have the Rocky Patel vintage 1999 Connecticut, along with the Rez Brewery Daemon. Get some, fools, get some. I just thought it was a cool can. It's from Pilsen, Chicago, on the south side here. We do things uniquely. We're always going to get, things that are local. We're going to try to source local, but along with, you could get this Rocky Patel, Connecticut. I don't know what attracted me to this cigar, but I've been doing more of the other types of tobacco. So it's good that I'm going to, review this Rocky Patel Connecticut. It's a vintage cigar, or is it? So this Low Res Daemon, it's an 8.5 Belgian style golden ale IPA. I'm a demon. That's how I feel this week. I was mad at DraftKings. They didn't pay out one of my bets properly. Guys, word of the wise on all these online betting providers. Really, you almost have to screenshot your bets and things such as that. So I am coming through. What's up, fellas? Welcome, bout betters. Yeah, is that me? Yeah, that's me. Let me get this straight, guys. We're going to review, just as the title says, we're going to try to get some of the... all right, let me get it. All right, there. Let's see if that's better. See if that looks out any better. Nice shirt. It's just a plain white shirt. Nothing fancy. The sweater's nice, though. I got this on sale at Macy's for like $17. Nice Michael Kors. It's not cashmere. I wish it were cashmere. But me, I like the pink. I like the pastels. Things such as that. It still makes me look a little fat, but that's okay. Yeah, Joey did bring one shirt to Cabo. But yeah, what we're going to try to do today is we're going to go fight by fight, and let's just take a look at what the best bet might be on that particular bout based on who I already believe is going to be the winner or loser of that bout. Remember, people don't do it. You could do it people don't bet against non-outcomes. Bet that there is, that someone is not going to fight to a decision, right? Not necessarily a finish, but that it doesn't go the distance or it doesn't go to decision. You see those big chalk numbers, but sometimes they're not big. I avoid them myself as well. They're not necessarily fool's bets, but you get better odds elsewhere. So sometimes I guess they are just not wise. It's good to just analyze them and take a look at everything that's a possibility. I didn't do a complete breakdown of all of these, state statistics and the offerings by the bookies. I'm going to be going by Rivers Casino and Rivers Sportsbook and what they have on their lines, and we'll go through what might be some of our best bets. Reviewing, the first bet, the line's way too high. Angela Landsberg, Carl Rosa. Carl Rosa is nothing spectacular, not really that impressive in my opinion. Nothing that she does have some good victories. She definitely does have a good ground game. But both these women, on paper, she lost to Sarah McMahon. She has wins against Carrera, wins against Edwards. Nothing fantastic about either of these fighters. they both have lost to Sarah McMahon. One thing that's positive on Lena Landsberg's side, she's beat somebody like Macy Chiasson. She's beat Evinger, but has lost to Kunitskaya. So both these women, the line is high. Everyone and their mother, I would say, but the crowd is leaning on this to go the distance, right? And Rosa winning this by decision, which is minus 118. The going the distance is, what do we have here? Why isn't it not there? Is minus 265 for yes to go the distance. I'm leaning on that a little bit, but I would stay away from this particular bout. I don't think that there's any value. I added, parlay that. You could parlay that. I parlayed, is Carl Rosa? No, she's minus 335 now. I have Carl Rosa in an alternative parlay where I have her with, who did I have her with? I can't look at my DraftKings right now, but I had her with a couple other favorites this week that I put into a Trixie. So she's part of another Trixie, I believe, with some of the Russians. I put her with some of the Russians. Nothing great, nothing large or substantial, or else I would remember it. But I was leaning on Carl Rosa from the start a while ago. I think that her number has just gone a little high. So yes to go the distance is a parlayable at minus 265, but I'd avoid it. There's so many fights here, so many other opportunities for you to make some money that I would avoid that. Jumping to Muhammad Mokaev and Malcolm Gordon, I really, like the under 2.5 here, which is minus 240. I think that is going to be a better spot to be in. I actually like the not to go the distance if you're, at minus 286. I think that's a better parlay spot than Carl Rosa. I think Muhammad Mokaev has both finishing upside on the feet, because I don't trust Malcolm Gordon's chin. And on the ground, Gordon, he could scramble, but he's nowhere near the wrestling acumen of Muhammad Mokaev. I'm expecting, a finish. I'm expecting violence in this one. I think myself, in this particular instance, the not to go the distance at minus 286 is a good parlay piece with another fighter. And as Joey mentioned, yes, the Mokaev at a plus money for a finish, which means that it includes a TKO and or submission, is plus money. Is it still? No, it's not plus money anymore. It's minus 230. So Joey, that I was telling Mokaev by finish is minus 230. I like the Mokaev by submission line, which where is that? Where's the Mokaev by finish? by submission line is plus 130. But the lines are moving real fast, Joey, and everyone. In this kind of event, we're talking the masses come in, they come out, they're betting. A lot of people are doing well at betting MMA, just as ourselves. I'm not doing great. I made a recovery last week. We look back at the board here of what I did. Yes, I got a board too. Jacob Malkoun at plus 132 units that cashed. I still have my Fiort. What didn't cash, and I lost 2 units on Fiort with Victor Henry, which is a big loss. But my Martinez, my bet, who the guy that fought Cub, and the Man and Fiort parlay is still live. And then the units that I have on Manonfiore on the money line are still live. And then my parlay, which I'll write out here in a moment, my Trixie parlay with, I'll just say it, with Manonfiore, Kai Barallo, and Armin Petrosian. I have 3 units in that parlay as well. So I have a lot of money on Manonfiore success, but I put them into a Trixie for 3 units last week. So I have a lot, $600 for me is big money. Got a lot staked out with her. We're increasing. So yeah, Gordon's chin sucks. He doesn't need to take him down. It could end up being a KO. But Gordon is, he maybe he surprised us. I mean, he is a strong guy, but I don't think so. I don't know the complete payout of what it is if she wins. On the money line, I have 4 units at what was it, minus 190. So it was like 4 units to pay X. I forget what that comes out to. And then the parlays, I forget. It's on the phone, which I'm casting on to right now. So it's not tremendous. I think there are other payouts that were better, and other positions that were better, I think, earlier in the week. But that's what my position is and has been for the past couple weeks. One spot, and we could jump to her, actually. Let's just jump to her, her method. I felt strongly in Manonfiore by TKO. Right now, Rivers is offering it at plus 420. DraftKings had Manonfiore by TKO at plus 490, and I put a half a unit or $50 on that particular bet. It's a flyer somewhat. I almost want to double down on it, but I have so much money already tied into Manonfiore. Basically, will be my night, will be my week. I'll let you guys know if I miss that bet. If Manonfiore loses, you might not see the bout better for a while, which is okay. I poured a little bit of the Daemon here, so I'm going to get an initial taste of the Daemon to wet my palate because I've been talking so rapidly. Interesting. Very different. I think this is going to go very good with the cigar that I've chosen here. It has more of a traditional ale taste, but not really a pale ale in my opinion. This is very, very interesting. It's a very interesting beer. It almost tastes more like a Kolsch or more has a German style. But really nice nose, some citrus on the nose. Again, more of a little lemon. I do everything blind. I don't read the reviews. Again, even with the cigar here, I don't read the reviews. I don't look at any descriptions, so I'm just shooting from the hip here, going blind tasting. So a lot of people think that Chookagian is going to be great in the stand-up. That's, her reach is good. She's very active. A lot of people are actually on her. The line is wide, considering this is Manonfiore's biggest fight, and that she's stepping up in competition. I think the winner of this does get a championship bout. I'm leaning on Fiore because of her strength, her aggression. I think she's a better kickboxer, and I think this fight will take place on the feet. Manonfiore has excellent takedown defense. Caitlin Chookagian, her wrestling is not that good. She has great jiu-jitsu, but her wrestling's not that good. She has Sarge Eubanks in her corner, which makes me assume that she's going to keep this on the feet and try to wrestle and get this to the ground, but isn't going to be able to. I think Manonfiore is just going to be too aggressive, too fast, and too accurate. Her accuracy in terms of her striking is far superior to Caitlin Chookagian. I think she finishes this. I'm betting on that finish, and I put my money where my mouth is, and I might double down on this depending on how things are going throughout the fight and throughout the night. So I'm really on that. But jumping on to another bout between Akbar Nurmagomedov and Gadazi Omar Gazizev. I can't pronounce that. I'm really sorry about that. I'm expecting violence in this one, but I think that Omar, not necessarily violence. Yes, to go the distance minus 167, not to go the distance plus 125. I don't like either of those lines. What I do like in this particular fight, because I was slightly on Gadazi, but he's coming down in a weight class, and we saw what happened to Cub Swanson last week. We know what happens to most of these people. When you suck out and you drain yourself so much, you lose a lot of your strength, you lose a lot of your speed. I don't think this is going to be a good spot for Gadazi. I think that the bet here is to parlay Bubakar Nurmagomedov or Nurmagomedov by decision at plus 140. But I didn't necessarily like him as a fighter. I don't think he's really has a lot of strengths. I like Gadazi's submission ability, and he has that strong overhand right that he was trying to get Kai Brawler with, and he did hit Kai Brawler with on it a couple times. So I like the decision no bet, or a decision no bet no bet, or basically Gadazi by finish or no bet. Rivers doesn't offer that lines, and DraftKings calls it a decision no bet rather than a finish no bet. But that's the line I would take. I would put something, and I think it's the same amount. It's at plus 140 or a little bit greater than that. So round 3 decision in this particular bout, who on who? Round 3 decision for Omar Abubakar Nurmagomedov is plus 112. Round 3 decision for Gadazi is plus 265. So I think in that area, Abubakar Nurmagomedov is more likely to get a decision. That plus 112 is a line, but this is another bout that I think it's just wise to avoid. There are other spots that are a lot better. Unless you feel or someone feels there's something, please put it in the comment section. I'll respond to it. But I don't think that we have to bet the Carl Rosa bout at all, nor this Abubakar Nurmagomedov or Gadazi, unless you go dog. Like, Landsberg might be able to pull out a decision here. I don't think so. Gadazi Omar Gadzizov can pull out this fight because he's got more of a finish upside. So, jumping quickly, let me drink some more of this beer. Start up the cigar. Yeah, little lemon here. Yeah, it's got it's a different style of beer. Little light. It's going to mix well with this cigar, I think. I think they're going to complement or marry each other very well. Okay, little light. It's going to be, yeah, a little soft here. Not a lot of sweetness to it. I'm going to do the old T-cut. Instead of doing the straight cut, I'm going to do the T-cut on this one with the Exacto. All right, I'm going to bury that in there. Boom, do the T-cut. Oh, my blade. Get hurt. Now, mess with that at a different time. Joey's mentioning, Joey, let's not jump in the future so much. Let's keep things here for now. Maybe mention some of the bets that you might do to the, Joey's pick. What's Joey's pick for UFC 280, Joey? That the fans want to know. The audience wants to know. What's Joey's pick? We normally used to do Joey's pick, as well as G the Mattress Guy. And, again, we haven't gone back to the old format, but we will at some point. We will at some point, folks. Real nice, guys. Nice and smooth, buttery. I'll tell you what, guys. Some of my MMA picks may not have been on point, but I'm telling you, my cigar selection is impeccable. I'm picking some really nice cigars here. I can tell this Rocky Patel has a nice butteriness to it. Very smooth right out the gate. Excellent. Excellent. What do you mean mix it with the beer? Like, you can dip it in the beer. I don't like doing that. You do that. You get that with your tongue anyways, but some people dip it. That's okay. I'm not completely... I used to be a purist. I'm going to cut a little bit of it. I used to be a purist and not want to dip cigars. And I still don't like... yeah, smoked and drink. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I still don't like... uh-oh. Uh-oh, I froze. Yeah, Brian's asking Bilal, Brady. Yeah, I am going dog. I mean, I know that Brady is on a giant winning streak. You know, he has fierce grappling ability. But after what Bilal did to my boy, the Brazilian, I mean, who does that? Who pieces up Vicente Luque? He pieced him up on the feet too. On the feet, you know, because he threatened the takedown so much, it threw Vicente Luque off. Who was the last time that, you know, it's been a while. I mean, like, yeah, I forget his name, boy. But yeah, Luque doesn't have the best striking defense, but Bilal's game plan, and just as he mentioned, his fight IQ is very high. It's very high fight IQ, and he'll solve that Brady puzzle. And a lot of people don't respect Bilal's striking, but I think he's got a striking advantage in this instance. I think he's got the wrestling chops and acumen, and he's trained there with Khabib to work his takedown defense, to avoid getting this taken down, and to do his usual counter fighting, evasive, the same thing he did to Luque, but different without the takedowns. He's going to use his wrestling to counter wrestle, keep this on the feet, and outpoint Brady. So yeah, I'm on Bilal's side. I think Brady is the truth and is for real, but I cannot. After that performance against Vicente Luque, I cannot doubt, or you know, I gotta take Bilal at that plus money, and I already did. I did weeks ago. You know, now is he at even money? Where's he at? No, Bilal's still at plus 118, which is not bad over there at Rivers. I think that's a great number. You know, like I got him at plus 130. I believe he's even higher than that. He was at he opened up at like plus 150. So the cigar preview review has a little light spice. Let me get a little bit more here. Let me drink a little beer. Guys, hit up the like for me. Joey, This is an excellent cigar. I love, again, has a buttery, little slight sweetness, a buttery character to it. It's silky smooth, very enjoyable, easy to smoke, good beginner cigar, excellent, great burn, good draw. Soft aromatics. Really nice. I love the buttery finish. Really nice. Very nice cigar. There's some good tobacco. This wrapper is probably really good. You know, it's got some veins to it. We're going to start this cigar at an 8.5. I think this could be a 9 club. This car, you know, I think it's gonna be a 9 club in the range, but Joey, we didn't see Joey's pick still. What's Joey's pick? What's Joey's pick? Let's jump to Joey's pick right now and discuss what Joey's pick is. Brian's pick. Brian's been picking pretty good. He's got a mind for this thing. He's been watching UFC long enough. Brian is a hockey specialist, so we'll ask him his hockey pick for tonight. The guy knows his hockey gambling, his hockey teams really well. He's really sharp with his hockey picks. I've tailed him on a couple picks before, and have made some money, but I know silently in the corner over there when we're at work, he makes a lot more money than we make while we are working. So if he throws something out in the chat, I highly recommend tailing him and following what he's doing, because he's definitely very credible in that area. And so is Joey. Joey's credible in the MMA area, and I'm still waiting for Joey's pick to discuss Joey's pick. Guys, hit up the likes. Come on, all you guys, all 3 or 4 of you guys, please hit up the likes. It'll me in the algorithm, and maybe we get some new viewers here. It'll be cool. But I'm going to be here to, we went through the first 3 already. I'll go through some other ones here. Let's jump to the Armand Petrosian and AJ Dobson. I'm very impressed with Armand Petrosian, even though he lost to Kai Barallo. He was competitive. He lost because he couldn't, his takedown abilities, or I wouldn't say his takedown lack of fighting a takedown, and his lack of wrestling against good wrestlers. The guy's just so willing to be taken down and attempt to get up. And that's not going to happen with Kai Barallo and some of these high-level fighters. But AJ Dobson's not that. AJ Dobson's all athletic, big monster of a man. When I saw him on the Contender Series, I should have went full bowl, max bet. That he's just physically so intimidating, so strong, so athletic. But Armand Petrosian is used to pain. I mean, he went to the distance with RoboCop, right? RoboCop, you saw that the beast of a man he was in his last outing with Nichuku. The guy, Brian's saying that Joey doesn't hand out no picks no more. No, we still got to get Joey's picks here. Oh, this is a great cigar, guys. Man, this Connecticut, I've reviewed a couple other Connecticut shade cigars in this, other than my other vintage cigars. I'm not certain. I'd have to confirm if this is actual vintage aged tobacco, if the wrapper is from 1999, or they just call it that. Again, it's the Rocky Patel Vintage 1999 Connecticut, but it is slightly smooth, very buttery. This is what exemplifies the best in a Connecticut shade. Some of the best, because some other ones have a little more nutty character to them. I like this type, like from Alfred Dunhill, makes it their Connecticut wrapper, super high quality, has more of a butterscotch taste to it, a little butteriness to it, light on the oils, silky, just fabulous cigar. And this has all of those qualities, everything that I wanted in a Connecticut shade cigar. I had this just in, I bought this last week with the Kunitsugi, the Alec and Bradley Kunitsugi, and I was going to do either or, and I'm glad I had this, that I didn't have to run the Binny's. You can get this at Binny's, and I believe this also is an $11 cigar. So we're at that $10, $11 mark. It seems like the better cigars are in that range. I don't think you have to go much more than that, which is cool. We've sort of found a sweet spot price-wise where we can find and get high quality tobacco is in that range. With wine and beers, it's sort of the same thing. But beers, this was at Whole Foods. Again, the low res, the Daemon. Guys, I rarely do this. I rarely do this, but this is already a 9. I'm giving it a 9 right out the gate. It is that good. This is a just like the Kunitsugi and just like the the Drew Estate. This is a must buy, must purchase cigar. This is the top of the food chain, kind of one of the best cigars out there that you could get at Binny's. The Rocky Patel Vintage Connecticut 1999. It hands down, right away, best smoke. One of the best smokes I've had doing these reviews. Just lovely, light, super aromatic, light on the nose, very unoffensive, great little subtle sweet, that butterscotch, that like butter with sweetness on it. Oh, it's delightful. This cigar is, I wish I would have almost saved it, but I could buy more. And it doesn't need, it's all, oh my God, it tastes so good. It doesn't need any aging at all. Like, it tastes great. Man, it tastes fabulous. This is like the sweetness in it. I don't know if it's the beer doing it that's bringing out the sugars or on the palate here, but I'm loving every moment of this cigar. And it's only going to get better. Man, I like this. This thing, will it be the first 10 of the year? I don't know. Going to Joey's pick. Let's look at Joey's pick right now. Everyone's high on Matus Gamrot, including myself, because, dude, he beat. I mean, a lot of people don't think that he beat Tsarukyan. He definitely beat Arman Tsarukyan. He kept it on the feet. Tsarukyan was getting some blows in there. He kept it, he fought those takedowns and was able to keep Tsarukyan in a 50-50 position. I mean, who does that? I mean, like, Tsarukyan fought well with, I mean, he was there with Makhachev, right? Like, he took Makhachev and he was taken down by Makhachev, but was able to get up. He took that fight on short notice, but Tsarukyan is a madman and a demon. And he's training with Peter Yan, so that Peter Yan by sub, rather than Sugar Sean O'Malley by sub, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I mean, Tsarukyan is a demon. I was high on Tsarukyan. I was on Tsarukyan over Matis Gamrot. Gamrot, I believe, was an underdog in that bout, and Gamrot ended up taking that decision. He crushed a lot of my parlays, so I wasn't a Gamrot believer. I'm also huge on Beneil Dariush. The dude can take it, give it, great wrestling, very good wrestling. But Tsarukyan has great wrestling. Well, it's tough to do the MMA math here. I'm liking the over 1.5 at -375. I think that's a parlayable area. Joey's mentioning that the cardio's there. According to Joey, yeah, if Beneil Dariush, I think. But here's my thing, Joey, is I think that Dariush's boxing, even though he's with Rafael Cordera, who's a fantastic striking coach, Matus Gamrot has got some hands. I think he has the power advantage. I think he's quicker on the feet. I think if this stays up on the feet, I think he's going to have the advantage here. But Dariush has won us some money. Beneil, I like Beneil Dariush as a person. And his style is, I love his style. The guy, he doesn't have a lot of defense. He doesn't move a lot, which is to his disadvantage. Gamrot's going to move more. He's going to be a harder target. Dariush is an easy target to hit. And I think that's going to be a problem for him because Gamrot's got some strength. Like, Tsarukyan was wanting to wrestle and keep it, trying to get that grappling going because Matus Gamrot was tagging him. And I'm leaning on the Matus Gamrot side. I think he was part of the Cara Rosa parlay that I made, or the Trixie that I made. I was on the Gamrot side, but I know what you're feeling on the Beneil Dariush. He's tons more experience, better, fight, in terms of his resume. He's seen guys like Gamrot before. I mean, we could look at that. Let me look at over here, seeing some of his opponents. Gamrot's, he's a KSI champion over there from Poland. There's going to be a lot of Polish people on his side, that's for sure. Yeah, look at who Beneil's fought. Diego Fiera, Tony Ferguson, Scott Holtzman, the guy that wore the Drakkar Close, Drew Dober, wins over Thiago Moses, losses to Alexander Hernandez. Evan Dunham was a draw. He lost to Edson Barbosa. He was TKO'd in the second round by flying knee. He beat James Vick, which isn't saying anything. He lost to Michael Vick via submission rear naked choke. Nothing to, he's beat Michael Johnson. He's beat Jim Miller. Diego Fiera again. He lost to Ramsey Najim, which I can't believe he lost that bout by TKO, but that was a long time ago. I don't know about Joey's pick there, but that is his pick, folks. So, yeah, I disagree in this particular instance. I'm not going to tail Joey, but the guy Joey has picked well. He has made himself and made other people money. If you've been, I mean, what is Joey's pick for the previous year? Was like, did he get two of Joey's picks didn't cash for all the reviews and all the UFC events that I did? So, I would follow Joey. If I were you guys, don't tag me, don't follow me. I'd lean on Joey, or I would just stay away from this bout. If I were to bet something in this bout, I would be betting the not to go the distance prop. Even though how durable both of these guys are, both guys are finishers. Like Gamrot, it was hard to finish Sarukian because he was fighting off that takedown. Darush might do something like that, but I don't think so. I think Darush this is gonna stay on the feet, and one of these guys is gonna go down, is what I think is gonna happen. Because Darush gets Gamrot on the ground. I think Gamrot has good submission defense. I think he's got a great get-up game. Let's see what the cardio is going to do. I think Joey makes a very good point on each of these guys' cardio. But Gamrot's got some good cardio. The guy's in shape. He's a madman. And Benel, in his own way, is a madman as well. Again, another bout that could have been a main event. Like a fight night. Easily. Yeah, as Joey mentioned, there's going to be a dog winning here. Like the dogs this week are Lena Landsberg, Malcolm Gordon, Omar Gadazi, AJ Dobson, Bilal Muhammad, Mahmoud Muradov, Volkan Ozdemir, Lucas Almeida, Caitlin Chikagian, Benel Dariush, Sean O'Malley, TJ Dillashaw, and Charles Oliveira. I would side with Joey that Benel Dariush is the best, one of the out of all those fighters, other than the championship fights. I think that Benel Dariush is the most talented and most skilled fighter of all those dogs. So it makes sense to bet on Dariush. Phantom Smeagol said that he's going to bet on Dariush by decision. That's going to be a good number. Let's see that. I think they're finishers, though. I think Dariush is going to, Gamrot's tough, but yeah, man, this is a tough one here. I myself like the not to go the distance prop at plus 125, but Dariush by decision plus 320. A lot of meat there. I would just stick to the money line, brother. I think I've been, rather than getting that plus money, if you're on the Benel side, just take the money line, Phantom Smeagol. But it's going to be a great fight. That's going to be a must-watch MMA. Yeah, but Joey, one thing about Benel that I don't like, that just like our boy Charles Oliveira, Benel has been stunned in all his fights. Jakar Close had him stunned. Everybody just stuns the guy because he doesn't move his head. He comes in one direction, moves straight forward, no lateral movement, very flat-footed fighter, and no striking defense. So he gets tagged a lot. And that scares me in this instance because Mateusz Gamrot has power. Like Mateusz Gamrot has finishing power. I think both guys are southpaw, so that's going to be very interesting. But he lost to Kutsalade. I remember that bout. I was on Gamrot, or did I bet on Kutsalade? I forgot about that. But that was a brawl, and I think this is going to be a brawl too. Maybe it's a live betting spot. If you see Benel land a takedown early, jump on him. because he's going to continue to land that takedown. And if he lands a takedown, he's got good ground and pound. He's got a good submission game. But that would tell me that he's going to be, he's got great cardio. He's had an injury. I would have to like take a shot with him with Joey. I mean, we'll see, Joey. We'll see if I tail you there. Rolling up the sleeves here. Wow. When you want to smoke, this is a Connecticut shade cigar for $10 or $11. Yeah, I love the Alfred Dunhill Connecticut shade cigar and the white tubo, one of my favorite cigars. I think those are priced close to $15 or $20 now. This is something that for $11, so this is value, is just as good. And the Daemon here, which I'm going to go and get another one. We'll take a little short break here. Keep up hitting the likes. If anybody else is still here, hit up the likes. Let me go and grab another one of these Daemons here. I'll be right back. How we feeling? This is how we feeling this bout. This bout is like demons. We're gonna be gambling demons, bout demons. This bout, we got to be aggressive. This is our time to be aggressive, like bet like a madman. This bout. Hey Victor, what's up? Hey Victor, what do you think of your boy Matus Gamrot? But you're gonna vote. You're gonna be with the Polish power here, right? I think Victor is gonna go with Poland here. How can you not? Welcome, Vitor. Welcome, Bout Better. Pretty good to see you in the chat here, brother. Whoa. Whoa. What happened? Hold on, guys. Someone out with my power here. Whoa. The computer died. I'm still here, guys. Oh, that's odd. Interesting. All right, well, I can't see the chat any longer. Oh, am I still there? I lost my lighting. What the hell? All right, guys. Gonna do this for you. I had a little short circuit there. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Well, that's not good. I don't know if I should get this Joey O'Malley sub. I don't know if I should, what I should do here, guys. If I should just take a break, try to get this going again, or just put this like this and keep going. Something happened here with the computer. I can't see what occurred. Whoa, shit. That's no bueno. Not cool. Not cool, guys. Something happened here. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. So yeah, I had to turn on the light here. Let me see. Da-da-da-da. Hold on here, guys. Let me see if I could get this going. Wow. What happened? All right, so there's the light. Let me see if I get the computer. Oh, everything's up. All right, guys, it's going to be a moment here. I'm still casting, I hope. If somebody in the chat can mention if I'm still casting, I'd appreciate it. Huh. All right, it's going to be a while before I could get the computer going up so I could get back to the title, but I could talk about that was interesting, huh? Had a little power outage here, a little shortage. I got the light going, the computer, the TV. Maybe it was too much. But the power didn't go out. It just shorted. So the circuit breaker did its job. Hit up the likes. Victor, hopefully you're doing all right. We were, Matu's Gamrot. Let me know if you're on the Gamrot side. I didn't have anything else written down, but I remember all the bouts, right? Like, let's talk. You guys want to talk about Kai Baralo versus Makhmed Muradov? I've already, stated my side, already bet my side. If you look at, I didn't actually put it on the board, but I had Barajo. Vitor is Gamrot and Oliveira subs. Wow. I would love to see the number of the parlay of those. Both of them, I think Gamrot by sub has got to be in the plus 600 area, plus 500. And I think that Oliveira is like in the plus 340 area. You parlay those two subs. I like that that Victor says that he's on those guys by submission. That's not necessarily their win condition, though. Either one of them. I think Oliveira is more likely to TKO Makhachev. And one thing that I've mentioned before, and I've mentioned in chats and things like that, is that Oliveira's MMA jiu-jitsu is the best, is some of the best in all of MMA. Like, there's a huge difference between no-gi, ADCC, grappling, there's, gi grappling, and then there's MMA jiu-jitsu. MMA jiu-jitsu is completely different. Jumping to the main event, Oliveira's MMA Jiu-Jitsu is vastly superior to Makhachev. Makhachev is a wrestler who happens to use Jiu-Jitsu in, mainly controls, but happens to use Jiu-Jitsu when he has an advantageous position. But, he does not scramble. He's not a scrambler. He uses his strength and control to do basic or tradition or fundamental Jiu-Jitsu that works, right? Oliveira is a different beast, and that's where Oliveira puts himself in a lot of precarious positions. He's going to roll. He's going to be willing to shrimp. He's going to need some of that to possibly sweep or attempt to sweep. And can he sweep, Makhachev? Because as we see in MMA, and even in competitive jiu-jitsu, it is hard nowadays to finish somebody from bottom. The top position or using the bottom position, nowadays they attack, but use that position to scramble on top or eventually get to a top position. And whoever is on top wins. And that's my problem with Oliveira by sub on this particular bout, because Makhachev is so strong. Him being on bottom is so unlikely that it's hard to bet that, right? Can it happen? Absolutely. I think that Oliveira's jiu-jitsu is far superior to Makhachev's, but Makhachev's wrestling is far superior, beyond light years beyond what Oliveira's is. And I have to agree with Makhachev is that he's already seen high-level jiu-jitsu guys. He's already seen some of the just jiu-jitsu, pure jiu-jitsu that he's going to see with Oliveira, but he hasn't seen quite the MMA jiu-jitsu. And I think that MMA jiu-jitsu here, if Makhachev wins, I don't think Makhachev's going to sub him. I think I don't think that Oliveira has ever lost by sub in the UFC. I don't know in his professional career and in his jiu-jitsu career when he has been submitted, but I think it's unlikely. I would lean more towards Makhachev winning by ground and pound, because he is going to land that takedown. He is going to get Oliveira on his back. He's going to have him there, and he could possibly keep him there. He's so strong, and but Oliveira's a new man. So I'm with you there, Vitor. I don't know if I'm going to bet it. I had some free bets that I put on Oliveira. I'm hoping I don't get that risky, that reckless. If I win my Fjord bet, I'm done. I got shit I got to buy. I got to spend. I got to win that money, and I got already intentions to spend it. I got to get a new surfboard. I got to get a new computer. I got to get new shit. I got to get shit. I got to do something with that money I win rather than flip it into more bets. So, I don't have numbers in front of me, but let's jump to Phantom Smeagol says, what do you bettors think about Belal versus Brady fight? Yeah, let's talk about we talked a little bit about it already, and I did talk about it already, but he could talk it in the chat. I'm on the Belal side. I think it's the dog has all the upside here. Brady is, it's hard to doubt Brady. The dude is he's 18-0. He's out of Matt Serra's gym, the jiu-jitsu, his wrestling is really good. But Belal's wrestling is underrated, and now he's with Khabib, fine-tuning that wrestling. Belal's a wrestler. He's a wrestler, guys. He's a wrestler himself. And I think what he did, again, to Vicente Luque was masterful. Use his fight IQ, use his movement, just pieced him up and then took him down, controlled him. Even though if Luque got back up, Belal is dangerous in the position. It's all dog or pass. Does it go to decision? I think absolutely. I don't think Brady finishes Belal, but all the finishing upside is on Brady. That's not his win condition, though. I think Brady could grab Belal, and if he takes him down, Belal's good jiu-jitsu himself, can avoid the submissions, but can he get up when Brady's on top of him? Because Brady is, actually in the face-offs, I was amazed that Belal was about the same size as Brady. I was like, but Brady's a thick guy, a lot thicker. And I know Ron from Captain Comparison likes that word thick. You know, usually it's better with the women even, but he likes it with the guys. He likes looking at the thick guys. And Brady is one thick dude, big back, strong man. And Kiesa even mentioned it, said, oh, this dude is super strong. So still has that subtle sweetness. There now is more of a earthy character to it. Not some of the butteriness has dissipated. It could be that I'm smoking it fast now. Right? I'm having some few beers, working up a little buzz. So I'm getting it a little hot. You got to slow down. Sometimes you need to slow down. Slow down. I think my monitor is blown out. Here, give me a moment. No, I think the power unit. So I can't read your chats, guys. I apologize. I could see them in the corner here on this particular camera. It was very difficult or a challenge to read them. Again, very sorry about that. Technical difficulties. I'm very angry. Here's a question for a lot of you guys. Which props might be the best bets, or what set of props might be the best props in this particular card? Are you leaning towards the round props being the better bets, the method props being the better bets, or the time / distance props being the better set of bets? There's some meaty numbers. There always are. If you could predict the method and round, man, you just use the meat, very, very big numbers on those lines, always. And that's where like a few parlays or a few little, one thing about the new, or at least the good thing about the online betting is you could do those $5 little throwaway bets. You not throwaway, but like the literal lottery ticket bets, like $5, $10 on a crazy parlay. What would be your crazy like round prop parlays? Put it in the chat, put it in the comments section. If I read it, I'll shout it out next time. Maybe when we get to the other content, we'll get there, but in that Bilal fight, I think Brady has all the finish upside. Brady's got some hard hands. He's not a good boxer, in my opinion. Not a good kickboxer. I think Bilal has a slight kicking advantage, slight kickboxing advantage, but has the better boxing. And that's why I lean on Bilal. That plus 118 is a better number. So, I think that's not a bad area. Why they downgraded that bout to the prelims is probably a marketing decision. Maybe it's to get people hyped up. Maybe they saw that going the distance and they want more finishes in the main event. And that's why that plus 490, if you could find it still on Manon Fiort, is not a bad bet. And that's why either like Jan or O'Malley by finish might be worth that scratch off bet, might be worth that that little lottery ticket bet, lunch money. On either side, I think Jan has his meat is less, not as much. O'Malley pays out really well for a finish, really well. And looking at O'Malley today at the press conference and the ceremonial weigh-ins and everything, not the ceremonial weigh-ins, but the press conference face off, O'Malley looked really huge. He looked so, and that helped him. He even mentioned it. Like he even mentioned, he that really just being able to stand in front of Jan, I think gave him a lot of confidence and scared me, right? It scared me quite a bit and let me believe in O'Malley. I'm not an O'Malley fan at all, but the moment Jan also pushed him, I was like, man, should I bet on O'Malley? O'Malley's already in Jan's head, just like Aljamain Sterling was all in his head, because Jan only goes one way. He goes forward. He doesn't go lateral at all. He made the mistake of chasing Sterling all day. Problem for O'Malley is that he's not good on the back foot, and he goes forward as well, and he's not great being evasive, but he's really good at being evasive. The guy moves extremely. He has a speed advantage here. He has the length advantage, the kicking advantage, even though people diss him on in terms of his being able to take a kick, the guy can give a kick. And Jan gives great low kicks. He definitely has a good, some other good Taekwondo sort of type roundhouse kicks, et cetera, but I think Jan's easy path to victory is his wrestling. If he's there with Arman Tsarukyan, I think he plans on closing distance and wrapping up O'Malley, using his strengths and getting this to the ground. He couldn't do it with Sterling because it's not advisable. He needed to get up. But with O'Malley's wrestling is yet to be tested. His grappling is yet to be tested. And I think Jan already is looking for the secret sauce, that secret on the wrestling right there. Dev the Dude. What's up, Dev the Dude? Dev the Dude, my pick of the evening has already been stated. I got Manon Fiorot with everyone. Manon Fiorot, my evening goes with her. My wallet, unfortunately, goes with her too. I already have like 8 units tied up with her in that range. If she wins, I'm making money for the evening. So, he's with Manon Fiorot. I get to see it there. He's with her all day. Thank you, dude. I feel a lot better. I'm still a little scared because Johnny K. Picks was on the Chikagian side, and I could see that. I could make an argument for Chikagian, but other things that made me keep and wanting to stay riding with Manon Fiorot was that Fiorot is used to Abu Dhabi. Chikagian looked tired yesterday, even though she had a really nice wedding ring. Her husband's got some money. Beautiful wedding ring that Caitlin Chikagian has. Nice rock on that diamond. Dev, my main play other than Manon Fiorot is I have a 2-unit Trixie with Manon Fiorot, Kai Barallo, and Arman Petrosyan. Right? So hit up the like button still, guys. I don't have any stats in front of me. The computer is not really cooperating. It's on, but it's not doing really well. I'm trying to sort of bleed some time here talking to you guys. We think that that's a lock, man. We all know in MMA, as Joey mentioned earlier, I thought Victor Henry was a lock. Everybody thought, what was Victor Henry? I tried to buy out of that, but online didn't let me. Victor Henry ended up minus 400 by the end of the evening. I thought he was a lock, or I don't ever think he's a lock, but I was on him. This week I'm on Manon Fiorot. And I'm chasing that finish prop. I'm so heavy and so partial to Manon Fiorot that I'm chasing the finish prop at plus 490. I think that's the best meaty prop bet of the night. You guys, tell me another one. Guys, please tell me another method, decision, or round prop that you guys are betting that beats that Manon Fiorot at plus 4 by TKO at plus 490. That's usually her win method, or not necessarily win condition, but she's a better kickboxer. She's more aggressive. She's got more accuracy. She's got the power. She's a legit power, like Jessica Andrade and some of these other women that can fucking beat the living crap out of you. Like, you know, let me know. Joey, I don't have the computer is like crashing on me right now, and I'm not able to get, it just crashed on me and I'm not able to get it back up. That's why I need to win. I need to win this week. I win this week, guys. I'm getting everything. I'm getting it all. We're gonna get the new computer. We're gonna get the new surfboard. We're gonna get new watches. We're gonna buy the stuff that I need and that I want. even if I want to, you know, even if it's like $600, I basically would win maybe, and I would double up. All right, I'd win maybe, you know, $1,000 with the bets that I got this week so far. If I win the 1,000, I buy it all. I'll buy a new computer, buy all the new shit. We'll go back to the old format. You'll still see me live, but you'll have somebody next to me here. There's a chair here. You know, we'll be able to, we'll put this area. I have monitors. I got other things going on. Everything will change. I just want Manon to win. To win, you know, $400 to win, I believe it's like 280, like 300, in that range. I'm happy with that. And then if my Trixie 2-unit parlay cashes with her as well, with if Cabaralo and Armand Petrosian win as well, there we go, another $300 profit. You know, we're nice. We're at like $700 profit. Not bad. Let's go. Let's try to get there. That $700 pays for the surfboard, or pays for a new computer, right? So that's where I'm going to flip it. You know, emails there. If you guys want to send me some PayPal money, send me some PayPal money. It's going to go right back into, not gambling, it's going to go right back into equipment, changing things up. Nobody ever sends me any money, but that's okay. I don't need it. I work really hard. I do a lot of fucking overtime. That's why I'm going to be back in Mexico in November. How can I do that? Well, I work 81 hours a week. I'm not, you know, I got like 81 hours this week already, and I didn't even work tomorrow. Actually, working tomorrow regular shift. I could pick up and be over 80 hours. I could be at 89 hours. And look at me. Do I look like I'm tired? I'm not tired. I'm drinking beer, having a cigar. Come on, dudes. Come on, man. There you go. Don't be a stupid. Come on, stupid. You know, let's win this money, guys, this week. This money, I need this money. I need the money to I'm still going to go on the trip. I'm still going to buy the surfboard. It would help to get the computer. It would help. Man, this cigar is good. Guys, going back to cigar. This cigar is really good. It helped to get the computer. You know, it would give me that extra money that I could use my work money. And it all happens. It all comes together. Right? It's all going to come together because, I'm not done with the betting, guys. We're not done. We're talking about other possible bets. Let's go, guys. Come on. In the chat, in the comment section, leave me other things you guys are doing. There's a lot of good spots in this card, man. A lot of opportunities. You know, whether dogs or not, I think that there's a lot of opportunities, and this is our time. These main events for all of us that are cappers, that are gamblers, that have been committed to MMA. We do well on these big cards, and let's keep that going. Let's keep it rolling. You know, beyond positive energy, we all have the knowledge. Share it in the channel. Share it in the chat. What you're doing, share it in the comment section. I will address it. You know, I'm already committed to Manon Fior big time. My whole night's all Manon Fior. Right? And everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, you lost it." All right, fine, dude. I'm willing to back that up. I'm willing, and I put my money there. And that's okay. That's what I'm doing. But we'll make a little money on the way. Guys, we'll make a little money on the way. I might chase that Kai Baralo by finish prop, right? I might chase that, or place, chase in the early cards. Like, I'm not going to touch the Carl Rosa fight, but not Muradev, but the other Mokaev. Not Mokaev. What was his name? The British Russian. I mean, his finish prop is gone, but the TKO or sub prop, if you can find a balance between the two, I might do that. Joey, once I get the mics all set up, once I get the new computer and I get mics over here, you're welcome to come over. Completely, we'll be able to do things. Trust me. I got enough space down here to have a little studio to mock up shit. Believe me, it's gonna all change. I just need a decent winning night, and I'm hoping for this. That's the bad part, is when you want something so much, you can't always get what you want, as the Rolling Stone says. You want something so much, it isn't going to plan out that way. But this is MMA gambling, and this is an MMA gambling channel, and I'm MMA gambling. I am about better. This has to be a good night for me. If not, I'm done. I will quit. I'll just start like doing actually no, I won't quit, because I could smoke this great ass cigar, drink this fucking awesome beer, and talk to a fucking wall all fucking day. Like that's easy. It's not easy money. That's easy enjoyment, right? I could be talking to myself, which I'm almost doing. The beer is what I like about this beer is it doesn't have a ton of fruitiness. No offense, Joey. Yeah, I can't get the computer to fucking operate properly. So there's not a lot of citrus to it. It's not overwhelming with any flavors. It almost tastes like a Pilsner or a Kolsch, even though it's a pale ale, which I like. It tastes more like a straight German, and they even say that. Let me see here. Yeah, that Belgian style. Yep. It has that more European traditional flavor. The can doesn't match the flavor of the beer. The beer is more traditional, and you look at this can, that's like a crazy can, the Daemon, and it's not really that. Maybe they want that. See, I see that now. The anti-angel. Like, the Belgian beer is made by Tapas monks. Like, what are they? The monks are, like, from Loyola. What are they? I feel like I get a little buzz and I start to get stupid. Stupid! Yo, stupid! What's your bet on this card? Stupid! Fabulous cigar, guys. It's a 9.5. We're gonna leave it at 9.5. Can't have a 10 yet, but man, this is a tremendous value. Great cigar to buy. The Rocky Patel. We reviewed Rocky Patel's. I know now why. Like, when I go to the humidor over there at Binny's, and I see like other cigar smokers that smoke more cigars than I do, like they grab handfuls of the Rocky Patels. They go right to the Rocky Patels, and I see why. And same with Drew Estate and Alec Bradley's. Those three brands, I didn't want to lean into them. I didn't want to I didn't go in there with the horse blinders, but I see now why other smokers that smoke cigars a lot and frequently lean on them, because it's not just value, they're just damn good. Like, the value's there, but they're good cigars. Like, you don't have to buy, and I want to smoke. I'm going to smoke, like, coming up at Thanksgiving, I'm going to smoke a more expensive cigar. I'm going to probably have a Monte Cristo or something else to try to evaluate, but man, fabulous smoke, guys. Joey, I could barely read that chat there, but I can't read it from this far. And my computer, is it my mouse? What the fuck's going on? Mm. 9.5. Like I gave another 9.5. Oh, we're getting the browser going. See, that's why I need a new computer, guys. I need to win this week. I'm going to Mexico again the following week. So we'll see. We'll see. Like, I'd rather, guys, here's the reality. Like, would I love a new computer? Great. But the money for the computer pays for a trip to Mexico. Like, you can stay in a nice hotel, feed myself for a couple days, stay in Mexico for like 4 or 5 days with the same amount of, less money than a computer, actually. You know, like, we're talking cheap, you know, and have a good time. And I'd rather spend my money on that and just work off this fucking phone, you know, because I'm not making money with my channel and I don't really care to. Let's see. I need to stay at the Westin. No, we need to stay at the better hotel. If you come, better than the Westin. The Westin's old. There are better hotels over there in Cabo, Joy. Joey, I already have my days blocked out when I'm going to go. I'm going to grab another beer. I already have my days blocked out available when I'm going to Cabo. So you're welcome to join me. I'm not doing that. Like, you can meet me at the gate. You want to join? Nowadays, the way I'm going to look at things, I don't mind traveling by myself. I don't know why people have to travel with people. I like traveling with other people. But at this point in life, with everything in my life, I'm not there to wait for anybody. To plan, you know, you want to plan to be hanging with me, you're going to plan. I'm going to tell you the dates and you're going to like try to adjust yourself to what I'm doing. Because I don't need you. I'm going by myself. I'm going to go. I'm already on that. I'm going to get on that plane. I'm getting on that plane. So I'm there from the 11th to Thursday. And then I'll come back that Friday. And then hopefully if Joey pays for the tickets, we will be at Bellator. I don't know what number it is, but the Corey Anderson versus oh God, what's the Russian's name? But we'll be at Bellator here in Chicago. So let me fabulous cigar, guys. 9.5 easily. Let me go get another beer. Take a break, guys. Put some questions in the comments. The Demon. Hello. Oh, we're not going to have breakfast at Vips. Let's go have breakfast at Vips. Wow. What a smoke, guys. What a smoke. No, we're not going to Vips, brother. But JoJo's making soup. I don't believe that Joey's making anything. Joey claims he could cook. The guy that like eats at, and then you guys do it too. You eat the same shit every friggin' day. That beer looks good. Golden. Again, it says that it's a the Daemon, a Belgian style golden ale, and it is. It's not an IPA. It is a golden ale. Yeah, fucking awesome, awesome fucking beer, dude. Like, this is a really, really good beer. Like, the beer is getting a 9 too. Love the traditional European style. The can is not representative of what good traditional flavors are in the beer. It has just you know, like that more German European style hops, that golden color. Like, it looks a little darker on camera, but not a lot of legs to it. Highly drinkable. Packs a good buzz. But I love it. And it's a Daemon, contrary to the you know, the Belgian priests, the Tapas monks, like the Chimay or something like that. Really, really good. Yeah, you guys want to go to Chipotle? Go to Chipotle. Like, you know, I like chicken. You know, I like fucking like the Filipinos. I love the, you know, the Popeyes. You know, one thing my friend was asking me, because I don't drink, I got some bets back up, or got the card back up. Next up, let's, like, we've went through most things. Back, I was jumping around. We were going Volkan Ozdemir, Nikola Krylov. Joey's afraid of this fight going the distance. I think this fight is all violence. I think Nikita Krylov gets a finish, or fucking Volkan knocks his ass out. It's a very good parlayable piece, or you take that on the money line. I can't get it to come up. It was not necessarily plus money, but it was like, it was in range of betting a good, you know, good bout. I mean, a good amount, a unit, like, on a prop bet. Like, all right, that's another question for you guys. Like, I'm beyond the bout better. I will bet a unit on a prop bet, or 2 units on a prop bet. Actually, yeah, what was the most? Yeah, 2 units is the most, and I've lost 2 units. I lost more than 2 units on Jim Miller when he knocked out that one guy. He got a knockout instead of the submission. I had like almost 3 units. I almost had like 300. I had like $260 on that thing, and he gets the KO. He knocks out the guy rather than some old man Jim Miller. I don't hate that. I don't hate that I lose that particular prop that way. Right? I didn't hate that. You know, I picked the right way. I picked the right side. I had the money line too, so I still didn't lose as much as I did lose. But you know, that's that's gambling, guys. Not a 10. I gave this already a 9.5. The Rocky Patel Vintage 1999, fabulous cigar, guys. Reminds me of, even though it's a completely different, I think the other high rating I gave a 9.5 to was the Nub cigar, the Cameroon cigar, and then the Alec Bradley cigar. Like, this is in that, or at least a 9. This is really, really good. Even for $11, this is better than a lot of those $20 cigars. I bet that and we're gonna taste a couple of those. We're gonna review some of those higher end cigars. What I would say is, with the beer, just like with the cigars, you get what you pay for. right? But if you could find value, or wine, we're going to also do some wine. If you could find that cigar, like this cigar at $11 is a value. Like this cigar should not be $11. Like it burns good, it draws well. Look at that. Look at how uniform it is. Look at how nice it is. The flavors are so good. They're so defined. It's a refined, gentle, but yet the flavors are so pungent. They're so strong. Man, it's just good smoke, guys. And the beer is really good too. The beer is just phenomenal, European style. It says that it's an ale. It tastes like a Kolsch. Fabulous. An 8.5, and it has no legs. You can't even see like the legs of the alcohol. It doesn't. It's a sneaky beer. You start drinking it, high drinkability. High drinkability. I love that old European style. Like everyone's into IPAs, right? I'm into IPAs too. But they forget, like you can create a excellent European style Pilsner, Kolsch. This one's a Belgian ale. Like, man, it's golden color. Man, a beautiful color and refreshing. I can't see the, let me try to see if I get YouTube going. Yeah, I was upset with Joey because Joey had he chased me off of this dude in my parlay, but yet he bet him in round one, right? Not cool, Joey. Not a very good move. Krylov had no chance in that fight. You know, I mean, he did. I want to say he did. He had that if he could take him down, Minifield. So he goes with the he tells me, don't bet Minifield. Don't put him in a parlay, but then he bets him round one. Who does that, Joey? Who does that? Like, don't do that to a friend. Don't chase him off a bet. If you're going to then bet the same guy that he put in a parlay, you're going to bet him round one. That means you're confident. Like, dude, come on. Like, round one, you bet him round one. You told me to get off of him. So, man, who does that to a friend? Friends, don't let friends chase off. Actually, no, you could chase me off parlay. You could chase me off parlay. But that's what Joey did. But Joey's pick on this one is Benel de Rouge. Let me know what your guys' pick is in the comments section. But Joey is, he's that type of guy. He does his own thing. But we got Joey's pick. Joey's pick is Benel de Rouge. Upsetting Matus Gamrot. I'm not going to tail his ass on that one. But man, you can't fuck with Joey. You can't fuck with Joey. Guys, I know I only have 4 viewers. All hit up the likes. I don't know how many likes I got in here. Hit up the likes, fellas. I'd appreciate that. Maybe somebody else comes in. People come in and out. We're always going to stay till the cigar finishes or close to finishing it. So it is what it is, guys. Hit up the likes. I'm going to get back to other best bets that we went through. I think Nikita Krylov, I don't know what the finish number is here. I think Nikita Krylov finishes Volkan Ozdemir. I know Volkan's tough to finish. As even Joey mentioned, Paul Craig was tagging Volkan Ozdemir. Volkan Ozdemir, again, no movement. Comes one direction. He's like a little tank. Great power himself. So I think the finish side on that one, that fight, not to go the distance. It's slowing down, but it was plus money. That fight not to go the distance between Volkan Ozdemir and Nikita Krylov, and it probably isn't now. Like, everything's getting juiced. Everything's getting pumped up. Everything that's a potential opportunity is getting pumped. I get it, guys, but it's still worth possibly chasing it. Fabulous cigar, guys. Fabulous. Fucking loving it. Loving the cigar, guys. Loving the beer. Loving to be here with you guys. I'm not going to be with you guys on... I'm going to be with... Not with the fan. I'm not going to be on live on Saturday, but I'm going to be with Joey, or maybe not, where he's sick. I feel better now. I was feeling a little bad earlier, but maybe it's just the beer. I'm going to be at the casino. We're going back to the casino, maybe, or we're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens. But I'm off. Took the day off. We're going to be gambling. I already have... Oh, we already have a lot of money on stake here. We got like a rack. We got already a rack basically on the table. And if I win that rack, then let's win that rack, guys. Let's tell me what you guys are doing in the chat, in the comment section, please. I know that you guys probably haven't made it this far, but if you have, you are about better. So we talked a little bit about Jan Peter O'Malley. We reviewed that. I really, really think this is going to be an incredible match. It isn't going to go the way you think it is. It isn't going to go the way you think it happens. This fight between Sean O'Malley and Peter Yan isn't going to go the way the numbers go. People are going to be disappointed one way or the other. And all the other side, all the benefit is on O'Malley. So I haven't bet anything yet on that bout. And I'm so happy that it's late in the night because I'm going to have some money. Hopefully I have some money to pick away. Or it could be unfortunately, it could be that way that I throw the last dirt on my grave. Where I've lost already a bunch. And next thing you know, I'm going to be chasing something. I don't want it to get that way, but I think that I don't want it even. I have already thought that way, but that the last three matches, the championship fights, which O'Malley and Peter Yan could be a championship fight. Well, let's just say what it is. Like, people are dissing O'Malley. He's there. Like, even his rank isn't there. He's there. He's there. He could headline. That size advantage for O'Malley. Size advantage is tempting me. The big, and I think the octagon in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, is bigger than the standard octagon, like by like a foot, which is huge, and that's going to help O'Malley move around. But it doesn't. I don't know. I do know. O'Malley doesn't fight well off his back foot. He doesn't fight well when he's charged by somebody. But I think O'Malley's smart enough to look at the Sterling fight, the way Sterling was effective striking to get the takedown. O'Malley's going to use that same technique to evade and strike, to point fight, right? And to try to possibly use his distance to, beyond point fight, to finish him. Right? O'Malley's aggressive. But Jan is even more aggressive. And Jan, unfortunately, is too aggressive. And when I saw that push, and I heard Jan on the stage, everything is saying I think the media is getting to him, even though he can't speak English. All the pressure is on Jan. I would argue that all the pressure is on Aljo and Makhachev. Of course, they're the champs. They're the better fighters. They're the guys with the better ranking. So I haven't bet O'Malley yet, and I didn't want to bet O'Malley. I should have bet O'Malley a while ago if I was on it, right? Like, Jan was like plus 350 favorite, almost plus 400 favorite. O'Malley, that was the time to bet on the money line. I think O'Malley is a live dog. Same with TJ Dillashaw and Charles Oliveira. We get to the finals. All three guys can win this match in their bouts. I really like the not to go the distance bout. I can't get it up. Distance props, not to go the distance in all the last three are all probables. Shit, my computer. That's it. It's done. Something's happening here on my computer and everything else. I'm not going to worry about it. I apologize, guys. Again, if you're here, you're about better. If you're in the chat, let me know what you guys are doing. Probably not like already clocked out of what you know. Nobody comes to this channel anymore. There we go. Yeah, the time props, if you could figure out time props and or round method props in this whole card, you could make some money. Dev the Dude saying, I don't know what Lockheed's talking about, but I'm saying like not to go the distance in all the last three. Everybody expects Aljo and TJ to go the distance, but I think not to go the distance in Sean O'Malley, Peter Yan, not the distance in Sterling Dillashaw, and not the distance Makachev, Oliveira. And the Oliveira one is juiced now. Like, you can't get a good number on that any longer. But maybe you could parlay it. But there is... that fight is not going the distance. It scared Joey. Like, I wanted to parlay it not to go the distance with Makachev, Oliveira, not to go the distance with Krylov. Yeah, not to go the distance plus money. O'Malley, Peter Yan, not to go the distance plus 133. Trust me, you guys. If I have money in my hand when that fight's live, I'm gonna hammer that line. That plus 133, it probably ended up being like plus 120, plus 110. I'm gonna put like a couple units on that. That fight is not going the distance. O'Malley can win a point fight, but it's unlikely. Like, explain to me how O'Malley wins by points. Like, is he, because Yan is going to have the grappling upside. Yan is going to change things up. He's in there. I don't know what coaches these guys have. I'm not an MMA expert. I'm not an MMA coach. I am not a gambling expert. I'm a, what is it that I am? I don't know what I am. I don't know. I know I gamble on this shit a lot. I got, everybody knows the box of shame over there. I got a box of shame. I got a lot of tickets. When I go to the casino and they don't give me respect, I don't tell the house, yo, hey, I spend a lot of money in this place. You know what I tell them? I lose a lot of money in this place. I tell them, like, I lose a lot of money in this place. So, and it adds up. It adds up. That's what I tell them. I'm like, you know how much money I've given you that I've lost in this place? You want me as a gambler. You want to keep me in your casino because I've lost a lot of money in here. Like I got a stack of losing bets, as Ron says. I got a lot of winning bets, but my winning bets are really damn good. My winning bets are really good. Great payouts. That's why we were talking about like best bets here. Not to go the distance plus 133. There's going to be a unit on that shit. There's going to be a unit on O'Malley, Peter Yan, not to go the distance. And you could, and I might parlay a couple of these. Yeah, I might parlay it. Like, guys, don't be afraid. Everybody tells you, like, why are you parlaying plus money? Why are you playing? Because I get more money. I get more money from it. You know? Like, I think there's going to be violence. I think that Bilal and not Bilal and Sean Brady. Who is it here? Okay, I got the computer going again. Awesome. Not to go the distance with Mokaev. Mokaev, not to go. Oh, it's minus 286 now. Shit. It was so much better earlier in the week, guys. I hate saying that shit. I'll mention it. I'm not one of those guys. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, if you can find certain lines, get them. Like, minus 286, I still think is a good parlay of about Murdoch, Kybaralo. Let's make a little dirty parlay right here. If I can get my computer to operate properly. Guys, I'm upgrading this cigar to, even though I'm a little buzzed. The beer. I didn't give a rating for the beer. 9 Club. 9 Club. 9 Club. The cigar, 9.75. I'm upgrading it. It ain't 10. Can't give 10s out. Can't give 10s out yet. 9 Club, right? Not to go the distance. Minus 136. Not bad, not bad. You parlay that. You just parlay those two. Not to go the distance. Muhammad Mokaev, Gordon Malcolm, Kai Bralo, Murdoch, plus 135 already. I'm not going to stop there. I'm not going to stop there. Volkan Ozdemir, Nikita Krylov, not to go the distance, minus 215. I'm going to add that for that fucking extra fucking 100 points. Are you kidding me? I'm going to keep it at those three. And I think doing a round robins in that is smart. You know, because I've been high on, and I told Joey, I wanted to do just a Murdoch Ozdemir, which at plus 156. Like just those two picks, I wanted to put a unit on that. You know, which will profit me $150. Or, you know. Man, this cigar is so good, guys. 9.75 easy. Starting to be, it is encroaching on a 10. It's on the precipice of being a 10. Fabulous. It burned evenly the whole time. I was walking around, stayed lit, beautiful flavors. Just excellent. Just excellent. Look at the center of it is beautiful. The craftsmanship is this is another one. Look at that. The craftsmanship's a 10. Whoever the roller was is like an expert. They know what. Look, oh my God, this is better than the other cigar I was talking about. Like whoever rolled this cigar is like a master. Oh my God. I want to give it a 10, but I can't. I would say this and the Drew Estate cigar and the nub. The nub cigars. Go and look at my previous videos and my reviews of my cigars. The 3 best cigars of the year so far. We're close to the end of the year. Fabulous cigar. Fabulous. This cigar is, I didn't expect that. I just, on the whim, guys, on the whim. You know, I picked it. Just like this beer. You know, like I picked shit like this is good beer. These guys make some good. I'm getting a buzz. Yeah, I'm buzzed. But man, the flavors are good. They complement each other. We'd have to go with another one, but all right. So with time props over here or distance props, not to go the distance with Muradov versus Kai Baral, minus 136, and Volkan Ozdemir, Nikita Krylov, plus 156. Let's add something. Let's add something, guys. Like, even if you're doing that you know, Petrosian Dobson, minus 286, you get the plus 2. Let's go real dirty parlay. That $5, that $10 where you're going to make fucking, you know, good money. Add that plus money. Add that plus money. Not to go the distance. Cameron Spinel de Rouge. Add that plus money. Plus 677. Wait. We're not done. We ain't done, folks. We are not done. I'm not going to put Katie in the Fjord. Not to go the distance. But I am going to put that. I think the 2 best bets there, guys, not to go the distance between Gamrot and O'Malley. Those themselves are plus money. Like, I'm already at like, let's just put 5 picks. Not to go the distance in Murdoch and Gordon, Krylov and Ozdemir, AJ Dobson and Petrosian, Darush, Gamrot, O'Malley, and Peter Yan. We have to add, guys, you have to add somebody. That main event is not going the distance. If anything, it's minus 435. It's so juiced. Let's see how it is. It is plus 1,700. We add that, we're at plus 2,100. No, I'm not going to put 100 on it. Let's just say that we put $10 on it. It pays out $226. Not the craziest, slimiest, dirty parlay that I've done to like with 6 picks that makes you money, because I've done better. But that is actually not a bad one. You know, the 226, that one's worth at least lunch money. My lunch money is $20. I don't know what you guys are spending on lunch. My lunch money is actually a lot more. My lunch money bet, you guys spend $20 on lunch money because you're fucking eating at like Chili's or I don't eat those places, man. I go to a nice place, man. I go and eat some good fish. I got my lunch money is $40. That's my lunch with the tip. Is about, with me by myself. I would win at plus 21, 27, not to go the distance, just to not go the distance props. Muradov, Barajo, not to go the distance. Ozimir, Krylov, not to go the distance. AJ Dobson, Petrosian, not to go the distance. Darush and Gamrot, not to go the distance. Peter Yan, O'Malley, not to go the distance. And the main event, Makachev, not to go the distance. $40 will net me $850. Should I use my $40 somewhere else? Yes, sir. Will I? I don't know. We'll see what's going to go. We'll see what's going to happen, guys. But I like that at plus 27. There's plus money in there, mixing it up with negative money. That's the way I like doing my stuff. It's a dirty parlay, sneaky, slimy, whatever you guys want to call it. We're going to do it that way. I'm going to go take a piss. I'm going to go grab another beer. Think about it. Leave something in the chat. Double 9 Club, guys. Low res pills. You're not going to get this anywhere probably. It's at Binny's, but it's here locally, Binny's. Hey, Chicago, we make great beer. Chicago, Michigan, Wisconsin. You're going to get like the best beers. I'm fortunate living in this area of beer. I lived in California for a long time, lived in Canada. You're not going to get better beer than what we get in Chicago right now. It's fabulous. And the cigar world is doing well. For what you could buy out there, it's just fantastic. Guys, we've run through all the fights. At this point, it's like, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys betting? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the chat. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all you guys. Been here a while. I get it. I get it. I get why people don't. Never wanted to go live. Never wanted to be a live capper or one of those people doing live stuff. I prefer my old format, but your help with your picks, with your, even if you're on a different side, will help me. Maybe maybe I place your bet. Maybe I tell you guys, I get this back to being where we used to be. Let's go, guys. Let's make some money this weekend. What are your plays? What is it you guys prefer? The fight lines, the methods, the rounds, the fight parlays. What is your dirty bet? Your dirty parlay? I think 6 picks. If we make it 9, like I could do something differently. Let's do it. $9.75, guys. All day, every day. This is a fabulous cigar. Fabulous cigar. Fabulous beers. Shout out to Low Rez. I mean, they don't need a shout out. I don't know. Like, they're here in Chicago. So hopefully they stay alive. They subsist. I don't think the can matches the quality of the beer. I wouldn't have gone with this style. But I feel like a demon this week. I feel like I'm a demon. I'm getting angry. I'm there. I'm aggressive. And I'm you know, this week I'm wanting. I'm vile. I'm you know, just evil. Let's go, guys. Let's win some money. You know, all these other channels, you know, I'm here to like, whatever, I'm here. Like, that's what I'm betting. You hear my picks. You already guys know. If you guys watch, you guys already know my picks. Hard to sift through a lot of the information. I get it. But at the same time, this is like not just analysis. This is what I'm doing. Like everybody else, like you have to pay for what they're doing. And I don't really want to do that. You want to pay for James Krause, for his fucking picks? Get on his Discord. Go on ahead, man. But you don't have to send me $100 or send somebody else $100. But I'd rather you send somebody else $100. You know. Ranj is in the house. What is Ranj's? Ranj, what is your? We have Ranj in the house. What is his main pick? While I got you here, Ranj, please. I know that you save everything for else. What is your Ranj bet? I wish when I resume the channel, we're going to resume like my old format. I will have a capper comparison, like Joey's picks and G the Mattress Guy. I will have a Ranj pick. This is what Ranj. What is Ranj's main play? What is he like? Let's see in the chat there. Let's see what he brings out. You know, in Ranj's position, in defense of his position, or the difficulty of him, is that he reviews and looks at more data of other people than I do, right? I just look at the fight metrics and everything else. What does he say? Then the dude says, I want to go live tonight with, what is it? Oh, yeah, I'll go live with you, man. I'll go live in a second. I'm about to drop off. Let's go live. Dev, I don't know what we got to do to go live. My information's in the description. I'm getting a little buzzed, but I have more cigars and I have more beer. So I'm willing to talk. I'll chat up MMA with anyone, anytime, all day, every day, 24/7. There's no. I could talk this stuff. I could bet, but beyond the talk, I bet this stuff. I bet it. Like Ron has seen the box. You guys have all seen the box. You guys have all seen the box. Let them bring out the box. The box is growing larger. Like I bet this stuff. Like again, I tell the casinos when I go in there and the manager doesn't give us preferential treatment, and I get treated very well, by the way. I get respect from the casino, by the way. And when I walk in, it's because I lose a lot of money. I don't win. Everybody like If you win a lot of money, they want to get you in there. And if you lose a lot of money, even those like $20, $30 bets, as I'm doing everything, you might be placing just $20 bets. But you know how many $20 bets I place? Remember the days I used to spend, like, make 40 or 50 $20 bets? Right? $500, $600, $800, like, easily. Easily. I can't read your response, Raj, but I'm going to try to open up my browser here. I know you said something, but I don't tell the owners or the people at the casino, like, hey, you know how much money I spend in here? I tell them how much I lost in here. Like, I got, Raj is correct. I have a box of losing bets right here. A box of them. You know how many, there's easily like $10,000 of losing bets in there. Embarrassingly. Easily 10 G's in that box, guys. So buyer beware. I don't take money for my picks. I just give them. But the advantage I have against, doesn't matter. This week, we all can benefit. There's a lot of opportunities here. There's a lot of good spots. And let's go. Let's just do it. Let's just keep going. I don't want to quit gambling. I love this MMA gambling. I love making money as I'm sitting down doing shit. And I make more money some days sitting down betting UFC and MMA, all MMA, PFL. I love it. I really enjoy it. Making money, not doing any work. Just like the cappers that are getting like people to follow them in their Patreon. I get that. Great. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. I want to make money by winning. Like, and I'm trying to win. Like, I still do my research, guys, even though I'm here live. I don't do the same diligence, but we do some. We do the same. I make Joey like watch MMA and watch different bouts. We're still there, guys. We're still like making some intelligent bets, and I lose a lot of them. I know I lose a lot of them. I'm down for the year. I'm not, but other people, like 90% of people lose. I'm not a liar. I'm not trying to fabricate my shit. It's a lot different than a lot of other people. They try to make themselves somebody else. Capper Comparison gave me a dog pick. Oh, Wagazi, I don't think so. Almela plus 24. Ooh. Got you, Capper. I got you. I like those dog picks. Those aren't bad. I'm like the I'm with you here. Here's where I'm with you. Almeida finish on like the finish bet. Almeida, not the plus 133, the finish bet or finish only or decision only. I'm with you there. But Raj, thank you for coming in the stream. I always appreciate you guys. You shout me out. You give my opinions when you're in the chat. When I'm in the chat, thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, cool shit, man. And Raj, stop drinking that fucking seltzer crap. No more of this bullshit fucking BS, bad booze and bad beer. Come on. Raj, you got a good job. Step it up a little bit. You got to step up your game. Right? I stepped up my game. It doesn't seem like I stepped up my game. But I don't drink that stuff no more. Right? I don't. Guys, even Dave with the Pilsner he drinks. I know that Pilsner. I had it a lot of times. I lived in Canada for like 7 years. So I know the crap he's drinking. Guys, step up your drink game. Come on. I'm drinking like the good stuff. I smoke the good stuff. Come on, guys. Step it up. I know it's sip and smoke. I'm the sip and smoke guy. Rogan ain't got no shit on this. Those comedians, notice they just smoke their cigars. They don't talk about it. You know, they just smoke whatever. They never tell you anything about it. I do. So whatever. Not whatever. Those guys, they ain't part of this crew. They ain't part of our mood. They ain't part of our flow. You know? Larange, thank you so much for your support. Love your content. So much fun. You guys are super cool guys. And gamble. Raj is like a real gambler. Like, he's just like us. He got a family. He's got bills to pay. And he's still doing his thing. And dude, the guy covers everything. He covers it all. I watch Raj as much as I do DFS and, you know, Devin, you said it's not a no go, no Roger. I got the other things going up, but guys, Dev the Dude, another guy, true motherfucker. Love the guy. Like there are a lot of these guys. I don't trust these fools. What Dev the Dude says, when he says what he does, I trust him. Same with Ranj. I love that. I love that these guys stand by what they say on camera, on live. You know they're betting it. They're not like faking. They're not like, oh, we're just going to talk about it and analyze it. And they're losing. When Raj loses, he says he loses. Dev the Dude too, he says, and I believe him. Very few of these other guys say they never mention when they lose. They don't know about that loss ratio, right? Because I lose. I'm still down for the year. I haven't given you all the details of how much I lost, but I won $300 last week. Right, it was up $300. It's just 300. I was still down. But I don't like that. I want to be up. I want to be like Joey. I want to be up like fucking 2, 3 grand, 15 grand, 10 grand. I just don't have that capital. I just don't have those balls yet to do, you know, those $2,000 bets, the $3,000 bets. But I should. And we're working towards that. Dev the Dude is legit. Dev the Dude, Raj, Capper Comparison Picks. Big respect to those guys. Those guys, like, especially Raj. I respect Raj a lot, man. When you got a family and a wife that could fucking say, hey, what are you doing? You know, why are you gambling all this? You know, YouTube, and you ain't making money off the YouTube, and, you know, and he still does it. I get big props to him. And Dev the Dude, I get big props because the dude fucking is the dude. I'm a dude. We're the dudes. Cheers to being the dude. This beer is so good. The can is like not good. I don't like this Daemon on the can. I don't like it. I'm getting buzzed too. No, I don't like it. I don't like the can. Like, it doesn't do justice to how good the beer is. That's just me. But guys, what are you guys doing this Saturday? Hit up the like button. I got 5 likes. Yes, I got 5 likes. Most likes in a while. 9.5 cigar. The Rocky Patel, Connecticut, 1999. Yeah, Dev, hit me up. I'll be all right. I'm going to chill out. I don't know how I can send you a message. My email's in the description. I don't want to give you my number, but you could hit me up, email, send me a link, whatever. I'll try to send you a message, Dev. We'll see what we can do. So if not, it's not a big deal, man. I'm already a little buzzed. Already having a good time with you guys here. I really appreciate everybody that's in. We reviewed the card, reviewed the cigars. What is it more that we need to talk about? You know? Dev, I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link in a moment here. Give me a chance here. I can't. Oh, shit! Oh, I got carpeting down here. Oh my god! And the cigar is already at the nub. It's all good, guys. Oh, that chain's heavy, bros. That chain's heavy. I got another cigar. I'll talk more shit about MMA. Like I said, I could talk MMA with you folks all day. I appreciate any invitation. I love when I had fun with when I was with Ranj. I was on there one time. I had a great time there. I thought that show was awesome. I was like we all played off each other really well. I think it's really cool. But here, guys, like, this event is awesome. But it being awesome, we need to, like, beyond the awesome, let's make some money, guys. Like as this guy says, let's make some, like, stack those chips like flapjacks. I'd be doing that. Like, I don't want, like, I hate the incremental winning, and I hate the incremental losing. Like, when you're, I don't make the kind of money where I have $1,000 on the line and I break even or I make $100. And I've been doing that slowly, a little bit more, and I don't like that. You know, like, I want to make not life-changing money. I wish I could, but I want to make, you know, like, money that let me, you know, I'm looking at some watches. I'm not doing a watch review, but I love this watch right here. This Timex. I got some mics and lighting equipment here that my computer can't support, where I could, like, have people come and join me live, like Joey and these other people, you know, people you guys don't know. Like, I'd have guests. I got great equipment ready for the computer. I just have to get the computer going. But again, as I mentioned before, the computer is on the back end. The computer, I want a surfboard because I've been surfing a lot. I'm going to be surfing. I'm going to be back in Cabo, guys. You guys want to join me in Cabo? You guys going to join me in Cabo? You guys don't know about that shit. I don't want to say that shit, but I go to Cabo every month, it seems like, lately. Yeah, people be hating on me. My whole family hates on me. They're like, how are you able to afford that vacation? I do 80 hours a week. 70 hours a week. How are you able to go? How are you able to go to Cabo? It's cheaper to me to go to Cabo than it is to live here in Chicago. Guys, it's cheaper. I spend more money right now. This is an $11 cigar. This is a, how much a can beer? It's like $5 a beer. I fly for free. You know? Yeah. That's my email, guys. Send me an email. I am Roberto Lopez. I am the About Better. What? Oh, wow. Cool. I am the About Better. And I'm going to Cabo in November. Again. All these guys, you notice all these guys that like do these, I'm sorry, I don't want to like talk negatively about people, but let's talk about MMA. Let's talk about the rest of this card. I already talked about the card. Support the channel. Support these other channels. Support Dev the Dude. Kepler Comparison. Really, thank you guys so much. I'm going to go offline now. Enjoy the rest of this little nub. Great cigar. And as always, if you've made it this far, you are